Hello and welcome back. I'm DuckNuck84 and we are going to continue our look at the French tanks with the next French tank in the heavy line, which is the BDR G1B. Now, the BDR might not win any beauty contests because it is rather an ugly tank when you think about it. You know, it looks like something that if you asked a 5-year-old to draw you a tank, this is kind of what you would get. However, once you fully upgrade the BDR, you will find that it actually is a very competent tank that actually turns out to be one of the best moneymakers for a Tier 5 tank. Now, right now we have it in its starting configuration, and you will find that your first gun is going to be the 75mm SA-32, which is a carryover from the AMX-40, as well as the ELC tanks. Now, although it was competent with the AMX-40, by now it really doesn't do much. So you'll find that the stock configuration is woefully inadequate for any tanks that you're going to probably be matching up against. As for the armor, the starting turret has 60 armor all around, which isn't bad, and you have 60 front and back armor with 40 on your sides. Just like with the B1 tank, you will find your sides are going to be your biggest weakness. You still have the problem with the open vents on the side, just like the B1 did, although you have them on both sides this time instead of just the one. And you also have the same usual weak spots, open engine in the back, which can get hit, the very large hatch on the back, as well as a large driver's window. And you also have to this the very large cupola that you will find on both of the turrets you have, which make also for a very easy target when you're coming up a hill or something like that. However, one thing that you will find that is very good with this tank is the sloped armor on the front, as well as somewhat on the back, but mainly on the front, you will find is very bouncy, so you will get a good number of ricocheting shots. However, when you go against a tank that is has a gun that's 100mm or above, more often than not you will get penetrating shots. So although you will get bounces, don't count on it to save your life all the time. As for the turret, it has some sloping, but it's not as good as the hull, so you're going to get more penetrations on your turret. Other things about the tank. Also, just like the B1, you have some very large tracks that are open, so you will get tracked a lot, so make sure you always have a repair kit, and you might want to think about training repair all along your crew to speed up that, so you don't have to waste your repair kits later on repairing the tracks, and you can use them on more important things like the gun, turret, or engine. Other things, like I said. So, like I said, when you start out with the tank, it's not great. However, once you get it upgraded to the top gun, you will find that it is a very good tank that makes lots of money. So, probably the first thing you're going to want to research, if you've been playing the light tank and you have gotten through the ECL, you will already have the 75mm SA-44 unlocked. However, if you don't, this is going to be the first thing you're going to want to research. And while it doesn't give you an increase in damage, it does give you an increase in penetration, which will help you out some. Also, carryovers from other tanks is you have the ER-55, which carries over from the B1, and you can equip that right away, as well as, like I said, the 78-44. Other good thing about the 75 SA-44 is it's lighter than the 32, so you can equip that without having to upgrade the suspension. Now, once you've done those two equipments, you will find that the suspension is pretty much maxed out, although it was maxed out with the 32 as well. So that your suspension is going to be your next thing that you're going to want to aim for to upgrade, and that will give you all the weight limits that you'll need for the rest of the tank, as well as equipping modules if you want those as well. Now, after that, you can either go for the turret, which is usually what I recommend, or you can go for the engine to give you some more, oomph on your speed, but with heavy tanks, speed isn't really that big of a factor. I mean, you do gain 100 horsepower, and you get a smaller chance of fire. But I usually go for the guns on the heavy tanks just because that's what's going to be your main job in the matches, is to be the slugger. So that's kind of what I would go for. But you want to get the F1, because once you get the F1 turret, you can then equip the very nice 90mm DCA 30. Now, the 90mm is a Tier 7 gun that you can equip on a Tier 5 tank, and it has excellent penetration. You still will get bounces on some of the heavier tanks like a KV or some of the American heavies, but anything lower or medium tanks, you'll be able to get very devastating penetration shots. Now, the one drawback you will find to this gun is it has a very slow load time. I think it's maybe about, it's not as bad as 20 seconds, but I'm going to say maybe, anywhere from, I think, a 10, 15. I can do a reloading thing when we get into a match and see what the standard time is. But suffice it to say, it's slow, but not devastatingly slow. You can mitigate this somewhat, of course, if you decide to keep the tank, which, like I said, because it's a good credit maker, I say you should, and equip a medium caliber tank rammer. That will give you a 10% increase on your, or decrease on your load time. So that will alleviate that some. Other quick note on this tank that you will find, other than, like I said, as you can see with the new turret, you have an even bigger cupola, which makes for an easy target. Depression is alright on this tank. Not great, but it's better than the B1 or D2, so you can fire down, if you're on high ground and you have pretty good elevation. However, your turret rotation is very slow, so if you are being flanked by a medium or heavy tank, don't get into a turning fight with them, because they will win all the time. And any other things I can think of. So we got this all equipped, 90. As for, oops, let me load the ammo here. As for mix of ammo, just because the 90 has a pretty good penetration rate, I don't usually run any gold rounds in this tank. However, I do keep some high explosives for if I'm in a support role where I'm sitting back and I can choose my targets, and these, of course, are always good for open hold type vehicles such as artillery and tank destroyers. Other things, like I said, we went over some equipment. Like I said, definitely get a gun rammer. Visibility range isn't great on the tank, so you might think of maybe getting a coated optics, and you can either go again with a spall liner or enhanced gunling device, depending on if you want more protection from explosive or collisions, or you want to have a better aim speed. One other thing. As you'll notice on this tank, is it's a very tall tank compared to some of the other ones, so you do make for an easy target when you're in open ground. So you want to try to avoid those as best you can, because you will make easy target for artillery and tank destroyers. So we have that. As for crew skills, like I said, you want to try to get repair. I haven't put that on yet. That's going to be my next skill to put onto my tanks. But two other skills that are good to have are smooth ride, and then on your loader, or you get snapshot. That way you have both of those trained up, and it works basically as a vertical stabilizer without having the module, which you can't equip on this tank. So that is the basic breakdown of the tank. With the new turret you get, like I said, a little more armor, but don't have that, don't think that you can, survive a lot of hits with 80 and 70, because again, if you're going up against tanks that have bigger guns, and they will penetrate it more often than not, because you don't have as great a sloping as you do on the body here. Now, I think that is it. Got ammo, and I think we can go into a match and see how we do. Okay, so I'm at the bottom, which, again, just like with most French tanks, it depends on where you land in the map. Bottom, definitely want to be more of a support tank than a charger. and you want to be in an area with the good accuracy of your 90mm to act kind of as a sniper. Now, usually on this map I'm going to go forest, but I'm going to hang back, let the lights and mediums scout the forest, and then see if I can take out any tanks that decide to perch up on the hill. Okay. I'll just think about it. I don't know if I re-equipped the top engine on this, but as I said, being speed isn't the biggest factor. That's not going to be too much of a problem, as long as I don't get into open fields. Okay. Let's see, we're going to... I think if I can get over here, I can get a decent area to shoot at. Although if our heavies stop in the middle of the forest, I'm not going to be able to do much just because of my poor sight range. Okay, let's position ourselves here. It should give us a good view of the hill up front here, and hopefully we get some guys popping up pretty soon. Okay, got there. Okay, he went behind before I could shoot him. Okay. Let's move up a little bit casually. Or not casually, cautiously. I don't think you can really drive a tank casually. Come on, I need some guys to do some scouting. Looks like Speak Thunder is going to do that. No shot over on the other hill. Let's keep going forward. So it looks like they moved all their heavies over to the hill. So we might be able to flank them over this way. Yeah, that wasn't too smart of a move on their side. Okay, heavy here. Got a heavy, let's see. Got a ricochet. You know, you will still, even with a good gun as the 90, you will still get a lot of ricochets on a lot of the heavy Russian or German tanks as well. Come on. No shot. Oh, we got some guys over here.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Not good. They hid.
The turret ring is
and I'm out.
Everyone get out.
Well, that did not go as planned. Once again, partially my fault. Once again, also bad scouting.
Track hit.
Let's see. Still winning in number of tanks, but only by about, what was that, 1 or 2. And I think we are going to maybe win, but not if we do stupid things like that there. Because Zambota has to be careful that because one shot pretty much from that tank over there and should knock him out. So he has to be careful. Also has to watch out for Grizzly over there. Well, might take him out though. Let's see if you can get a lucky shot. Yeah, they took each other out. Okay, no, we might win this. Yeah, Tigers are not ones you want to get into a circling fight once again. Come on. So let's see, it looks like I'm going to flank this guy here. Oh, revealed a TD there, but lost the opportunity to flank now.
They killed our driver.
And it actually looks like it's tied up. Grizzly's going to be firing over at, what is that? Intiba now. Going to try, looks like they're going to try to flank him, or at least have one of them act as a target, which, if you can survive a hit, isn't a bad strategy. Because he's not paying attention to Amber there. And that worked out pretty well. So, yep, we're going to win this as long as we can take out Grizzly without any problems, which there shouldn't be. Good shot there. And, yep, we won that. Well, I didn't do much in this match, but as with everything in World of Tanks, that happens sometimes. Let's get back in there. Like I said, as you can see, even with the 90, you do get ricochets. So you do also I didn't have that great of a shot there, so that caused some of the bounce. But you do want to try to place your shots as well as you can with the 90 to get maximum possibility of penetration. So usual things, cupolas, driver windows, side armor. If you hit those on a heavy tank, you'll get a penetrating shot, and of course pretty much anywhere on most mediums you'll get a penetration shot as well. Okay, we're going to encounter battle. Do I want to go... Don't know if I want to go directly to the base there, just because I'll be a target for artillery. But I don't know if I want to go up the hill either.
Let's get this show on the road.
Let's see what the rest of my crew's going to do. Well, looks like we are going for the base. And hopefully we can get our lights and mediums to flank that way. Okay, made contact on the island, which, if we can hold that, that would be good. Now I'm going to try to use some of these buildings as cover for my armor, and hopefully won't become artillery fodder. Okay, let's see if I can use this barn here just for some sort of cover. I don't see any of the other guys going this way, so... We've already lost 3, so that's not good. Looks like their heavies are piled up on the other side of the hill. Okay, we got contact. Come on. Do not have a shot. Okay, that's a non-destructible building. we're either going to win this just by pure luck, or let's see if I can just block that. I can block the other guy here. Oh, not good. I'm going to get flanked.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Not good.
Enemy armor is damaged. Track hit.
Okay, that was
This vehicle is
terrible.
hot.
I'm not doing good tonight. Okay.
Drive on.
It looks like our teams are arguing there. Okay. Got the two PZs there doing decent, although they're almost dead. Also probably platooned as well, since it looks like they're from the same clan. Good shot there. Once again, I didn't do much in this match. Usually play the BDR better, but just not feeling it, looks like, tonight. We can knock out the rest of their tanks over on the hill. Well, not the hill, over on our base we might win, but it does not look like we're going to do that. Because we're left with 3 artillery and 2 tanks versus their 3 tanks and 1 TD. Yeah, so they're going to get the base more likely than not. Yeah, the 301H. Yeah. Heavies really shouldn't be hiding with the artillery, even if it is the VK, which is not a great tank. It is more like a medium, but still. Yep, there we go. You can see now he's left with 3 tanks and 1 artillery.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Make that no artillery left on our side.
We're
And
immobilized.
he's just going to get pounded by the enemy artillery.
The periscope is damaged. Tracks up.
Hey, I've played the VK30. It is not a fun tank to play. Okay, that is 0-2 for the BDR tonight. Let's go in again. And hopefully I can actually start doing better. Middle of the pack, not bad. Going into the town, more likely. Because again, even with your good gun depression on this, it's not one where you can shoot over the hills, and you're definitely going to be exposing the cupola just by trying to go over one. But I don't want to stay in this open field either, just in case I get targeted by the artillery.
Let's go.
But I have to be careful just because I can get easily flanked in town, just like what happened in the last match, because I rushed in without waiting for other guys to, appear, just trying to get a quick win, which didn't pay off. Because I was betting on all the other tanks being over on the other side of the hill. Well, there goes the bell tower. I think I'm going to go here.
Penetration.
Got good hit there. Come on. Oh, got a ricochet. Let's pull back and get behind the cover here, because I haven't got a shot. Oh, we got medium in the open. And I completely missed him. Need to be careful with those guys over there. Need to pull up. Need to watch out. Okay, we got the heavier there. Got the flanking. Let's see if I can get a shot in. No shot. Oh. There we go.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
There's a good shot. See if we can flank some of these other heavies over here.
We've lost a track.
That wasn't good. Let's get behind here. Get behind here. I don't know what hit us. The Crusader self-propelled gun hit us. Okay. There he is. Get behind here. As much as the KV is inaccurate, when it does hit you, you will know it. So,
Track hit.
ah!
For everyone, get out.
I got one kill. That wasn't good, though. Better, but still not good, as I could play the BDR. But you just have those nights sometimes where you just can't get a good match going. That was a good shot there. See if we can take him out. Good one there. Probably going to take out the BDR, I would say. Yep, that was the next one then. Okay, he's aiming for the artillery there. Overall, though, I would say that our team did pretty well, considering we only lost 4 tanks versus everything else. So, not a bad match on our team's part, although, like I said, I didn't do much this round, but I did get 1 kill. And that was 2 good shots from my gun, which did show you that it can be devastating when you do get penetrations. But that pesky bad view range came into effect, and I could not see anything until I got a couple of hits on me. Okay, let's go again. We got Windstorm. Is this one of the new maps? If it is, I am probably going to suck on it, because I don't think I've played this map. Oh yeah, this map. I've played it like once or twice, so I'm definitely going to suck on this map. Go up the hill. Don't want to be in the open. let's go hill.
Time to roll out.
No, actually, that hill just goes over and under. I don't think so. So let's go town then. The rest of my team does a pile up there. Yeah, because more of the hill I remember is over that way. I wasn't really positioned for that. And our scouts are sitting there. I don't know why. Need them to be out in front. Because scouts are not, unless you're playing French scouts, you don't need to be hiding. You need to be scouting for the rest of the team. France doesn't have very good scout tanks. They're more of a mid-game type scout or a passive scout. Okay, we got some guys coming up this way. Let's see if we can get some stuff done. Chuck Norris is not doing too well. Our scouts are getting in our way again. Let me get a shot. And no. Shot. Well, you get an example of how not to be a scout in a game.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Okay, took out the DW2. Reloading. See if we can get another good shot in. Good shot. Let's see if we can just use this as cover. I don't think they're going to be able to hit me here. And, oh.
The commander is hit.
Not good. Going to lose some view range on that. No shots there. Just in case they were still there, which I don't think they're going to be. Oh, no, he's still there. See if I can get a good shot in. No good shot. I'm not going to stay here just because I'm going to take more damage and they don't have a very good opening available to them, or to me, to shoot at. So let's see if I can do some flanking. Nope, never mind. We took care of him. Still need to be careful though. Let's go across the bridge here. Actually, it looks like we could use some help over by the hills. Because we are a little light on defense that way. They can pull them into my sights, that would be good, but it's kind of hard to coordinate some of the stuff on random battles. Now, if you were in a clan with a, TeamSpeak or something, oh, they actually took him out. Not bad. Although, Sona there's probably going to take him out just because he's really low on health. Let me see if I can get there to help him out. Looks like we're dealing with two M3s, which shouldn't be too big of a problem for me. I don't even think they saw me coming, so I might be able to run right into them. Yep. Hello. Goodbye.
Got him.
The other guy's over at home base, so I'm not going to be able to get to him. 2 kills, better than last time, and I survived. At least I was able to get some penetrating shots unlike some of the other ones. So like I said, as you can see, can do a lot of damage. You won that one. Okay, now that we actually did some stuff, let's look at our 3 penetration for 7 shots, 7 direct hits, 530. That was an average round. If you're doing good on the BDR, you can get about 1,000 points or so of damage on a match easy. But I'm saying that does not look like that's happening tonight. Let's go for one more round and see how I do. Oh well, at least I'm making some credits. Middle of the pack. This one could be fun. I think I'm going to probably go hill on this map. I never go into the city with any of my tanks. I almost always go hill just because I've seen too many death traps being launched from the hills if you go straight through the city. And being on middle of the pack, I don't really have the punch to go against the heavy tanks. So I'm going to go into a support type role and
Move out.
go up into the hills and see if I can do some sniping. However, just because I'm a heavy tank means I'm going to be going kind of slow. Okay, that's not good. That is not good at all. Well, because we need someone to block here, and we have both of our heavy tanks, other heavy tanks going that way, so you need another heavy tank to at least help with the blocking. Else, we're going to be very light on this side, and they'll be able to push through us easily. Didn't want to do this, but don't have much of a choice now. And I don't know why our artillery's going that way. That's... Yep, he's going to be dead. Well, you got 2 lessons of how not to play artillery and how not to play a scout. See if I can do some stuff. Shot low. There goes agonizingly slow. Nope, don't got shot. Ah, come on, mouse. Another not a good shot. Oh, got a shot here.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
1 shot, 1 kill. This gun works wonders on open skin vehicles. Oh, not open skin, open turret. Shot high. Yeah, this was a bad thing going on. Ah!
Everyone get out.
That was a bad match. Got 2 artillery that haven't really done anything. Well, no, I take that back. Kensaki from Era there got at least 1 kill, but you can have 1, heavy go up the hill, but you really need most of your heavies to go by the bridge. Else, because 9 times out of 10, they're going to send their heavies over that bridge, and they'll just steamroll you if you don't have, your main heavies there. And being I was mid-pack, I got 1 kill, but, it's really hard to stop those heavies if you're outnumbered. I don't know what they had, 3 heavies there to our 2, and most of the ones we had, our 2 were basically support heavies versus IS 1s and 2s, or they're both IS 1s. I can't. Basically, they were the assault tanks that you'd send in for that type of thing. And now we just got 2 artilleries here. One artillery. And soon to be no artillery. Okay. That wasn't much of a match. Yeah. I know I said that was going to be the last one, but I'm kind of disappointed in that match. So let's go this time for real, last one. And it's on another map I don't really like. But we got a BDR and a KV versus 2 BDRs and a KV. Although we have a T1 heavy. Let's see what we can do. The sad part was that I've recorded this episode 2 times, but I had problems with the audio on the other 2 recordings, so I've had to redo them, and on those ones I had some really good matches.
Time to roll out.
Okay, we are going to go hill on this one. And we got, looks like a platoon of tank destroyers. I'm going to go up that way too. Now, when facing the BDRs, you really have to pick your shots on this one, because although, like I said, the 90 is a good gun, I found that it is susceptible to the bounciness of your front plate. So again, side shots or cupola shots, if you can manage them, to take down a BDR with another BDR. Okay, we got target there, but I don't think I got a shot. Nope, no shot. Nothing there. Still need to be careful of artillery. I don't see any of their heavy tanks yet, so I hope our other guys don't run into too much of a problem. And I missed. Ugh, not good. Missed another shot. Need to be careful because I can get hit by artillery over here. Okay, we got the BDR there. Nope, we got the KV.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay. And it goes in the way. Get him. Got a good shot there. He took him out. Not bad. Backing up. Didn't get a good shot on him. Good teamwork there. Probably not going to get shot. Artillery in the way, so I can get a good shot there. Come on, load. Heavy tank. Heavy tank BDR. He's not moving, so I wonder if he DL'd. Come on, guys. Someone needs to make it back to base. There he is. Good shot right there. Now, agonizing wait for my gun to reload. Come on, we might be able to pull this around. And I shot low. Come on, he's going to get a shot on me if I don't watch it. Okay, went after him. And I went high. Not good. Not good. Okay, I got a ricochet. I need to be careful because there was a tank destroyer there.
We didn't penetrate their
Ricochet.
armor.
Okay, come on, let me get a good shot. Okay, good shot there.
Armor is destroyed.
Okay, now I just need to hold. Where'd those other guys go? I know there was a tank destroyer that went this way. I'm at half health. Not a good place to be trying to hunt down tank destroyers. Come on. Where are you? He's going to have to show himself because I am not going to move at this point. Got some backup coming along. If he can flush them out, that would be good. There he is. Behind a building, though. Yep, he got him. 2 kills. Although I did get some decent shots on some of the other guys. Didn't get as much experience as I would have liked, but got better on the damage there. So, overall, not the best night for the BDR for me, but like I said, that happens, so... But as you can see, when you do get penetrating shots on the BDR, they are very devastating, even on some heavy tanks. You know, you can one-shot some certain tanks, as you saw in one of the other matches there. But that basically is the BDR. Like I said, when I first got the BDR, I hated it, but now it is probably one of the tanks I like to drive if I need to make a lot of money. And, you know, overall, it's not a bad tank to drive in. It's actually pretty fun. So, that is the BDR for you. The next tank in the heavy line is going to be the ARL-44, which we will look at. But we are more than likely going to be looking next at the AMX-12, since we've already done the ELC for the light line. So I hope you enjoyed the video and learned a little bit more about how to play the BDR, and I will see you in the next video. Until then.